Time now for First Alert Weather with meteorologist Rob Nucatola.
All right, so we've got that cold start this morning. So many temperatures way back in the 20s. Now, could have been even colder in more spots if those winds would have calmed down a little bit more. And I think as the winds do calm down a little bit more, we're likely going to have even colder readings in some spots tomorrow morning. So the bottom line here is it's going to be a two-night cold jolt. And then we'll be looking for the next one coming this weekend. So we're going to get even more. Notice the daytime highs today. They're going to try to get to 50. I'm not convinced most of us actually get there, but at least today that temperature profile looks a little bit something like we are accustomed to. Yesterday we had our warmest temperatures early in the morning, a little after 8 o'clock, and then our coldest was a little before midnight last night. So things will get back to a more typical look, even if those temperatures are not very typical for us around here. These are going to be way cooler than normal. We should be in the 60s for highs. We should be closer to 40 for lows. And instead, we're going to see a bunch of numbers that start in the 20s, top out around 50, and do it again tomorrow. I think we do get a little warmer tomorrow afternoon as those winds start to shift a bit. Now, you know, there's been a couple of high thin clouds, too, that are also sort of helping some of these temperatures from really bottoming out. We're at 28 in Valdosta and in Tallahassee. We're at 27 in Thomasville. You will notice that wind, and that wind is going to make it feel 10 degrees or so colder than it is, and it already is plenty cold. Take a look at some of the numbers. The farther north and west you go, it's 23 degrees in actual air temperature in Quincy and in Bainbridge. Blakely and Dothan are at 21. In Mariana, it's 22. So we've got that pocket of really cold north and west of Tallahassee. I see like a 24 in Moultrie and 23 in Tifton. Perry's a little bit warmer at 29, and Cross City a little warmer still at even freezing 32. That breeze that's from the north and up to 10 or 15 miles per hour, it will make it feel 5 to 10 degrees colder than it is. Feels like it's just 9 in Dothan, Alabama. Even in Tallahassee, where it's 28, it feels like it's 17. So a significant wind chill down towards the coast. We've got spots where it feels like it's around 20. So that's uncomfortable kind of cold, and it's going to be that way for another couple of hours. A few high thin clouds, otherwise lots of sunshine today, and that sunshine is only going to be able to warm things up so much because the air itself is so cold, and it's going to stay that way for another day or two until we start to change those winds around and bring in some warmer air to mix up with some of this much colder air. Now, by the time all that happens, we start looking for the next little piece of energy, the next little boundary. Not a real strong one, not a big change coming. Nothing that's going to give us any kind of big or widespread thunderstorms. I don't even think we're going to get as much rain as we got with this last one yesterday. Some spots picked up close to an inch. I think we do get a couple of showers maybe late Thursday, early Friday when those temperatures are way up above freezing. So no thoughts about anything other than rain. And then as that moves through, we pick up that breeze again from the north, and we bring in that cold air again. And I think things end up being kind of chilly and kind of breezy Friday and Friday night. We start Saturday with temperatures below freezing. We start Sunday with temperatures below freezing. So 2 more shots of real cold after these 2 shots. Today's only the first. We're going to have another one just like it tomorrow morning with a little less breeze. And then as we get to the weekend, 2 more. So all these cold weather precautions, we're going to have to keep taking them. On the Gulf today, small crafts need to use some caution. It's still breezy early, but that breeze will calm down a little bit more later this morning and this afternoon. We are freezing. We are clear this morning. It's 20s and 30s for temperatures, and it's going to take a while to get back up over freezing. I hope we get to 50 today. I'm not convinced everybody does. Even with that sunshine, it's just going to stay cold. It'll be less breezy, though, so maybe it doesn't feel as uncomfortable out there as it did for a good long while, especially yesterday later in the afternoon. And then tonight, what we're going to find are more of those mid-20s with the clear skies, the calmer winds, and all this cold, dry air in place. So another freeze tomorrow morning. Now, we get past that, got a better chance to perk up a little bit more tomorrow afternoon. As we head into Friday morning, that next boundary gets here, rings a few rain showers from the clouds. We clear up during the day Friday, and we cool off again. It does feel like a couple of cold starts again on Saturday and Sunday.